You're gonna have to ignore the music in the background, but today I'm making baked chicken, 2 different flavors. I have seasoned salt by Laurie's brand and McCormick brand lemon pepper. The first thing that I'm going to do is to start by preparing the pan. I'm gonna pull out some parchment paper. Yep, that's good enough. And I'm gonna show off my uncharacteristically clean stove top by turning on the oven to 425. We had 1 glove left, so that's what I'm going to be using. Just one glove. And I'm going to cut open my chicken packet. This one I got from Costco. It has 4 chicken thighs in it, and they're bone in, skin on. God, these scissors are crap. Hang on, I gotta... Okay, what I did was I took them out of the package and I placed them skin side down, and I spread the skin out so that it gets lots of seasoning on it, because what's going to dry these out is the salt, and drying out is basically what makes the skin crispy. So I have one hand to open these, but you're just gonna sprinkle liberally with your seasoning. These ones are for me because Bianca doesn't really like this seasoning salt. So the other ones, the lemon pepper ones, are going to be for Bianca. But you see how much salt I have on here? You want it to be nice and seasoned up so that it will get really crispy. And then we're going to open our, almost, there we go. No, wait, this one's a flip top. Okay, we're gonna do the same thing with the lemon pepper, just season liberally. Here we go. And then, using our gloved hand, using my strong hand, I'm just gonna flip these over and season on the other side. And the reason I like to start with them skin side down with the seasoning is because that way, like, you want them to be cooked skin side up so that the heat is hitting the skin. If you tried to cook these with the muscle facing up instead of the skin, then it would get burnt, because we're going to be cooking it at 425 for 45 minutes to an hour, depending on how they look in 45 minutes. There we go, we got this nice and seasoned up with lemon pepper. Nice and seasoned up with seasoning salt. Woo, that was a lot. I don't have pots, but you know, I always crave salt. Maybe I'm just a goat craving that mineral. Woo! Oh my goodness. Okay. Me, oh my goodness, me continues to pour salt. Look, okay? It spreads around. That's not even seasoned enough. There we go. You want a nice even coating all over. Okay? And then you just pop it into the oven for 45 minutes. And because I forgot to make a side, we're going to whip up some Brussels sprouts really quickly. So I have here a steamer. This has a little bit of water in it, about an inch. And then we're just going to put the top on. And we're going to put 2 bags of Brussels sprouts in there. Don't season them just yet, but we'll put those in there and steam them for about 10 minutes, 15 minutes. While I'm waiting for the water to heat up in the steamer, I've got this baking sheet, and I'm going to put some parchment paper on it for the Brussels sprouts because I'm going to roast them after I steam them. Alright, I was packing a bowl and the thing started suddenly boiling, so I'm just going to put the top there on the boiling water, and that's the steam effect. Ta-da! The chicken is done. It looks like it's charcoal on the top, but actually that's just how the lemon pepper gets because it has a lot of sugar in it. And so it looks like charcoal, but it tastes like heaven. So, and you know what I'm gonna do with all that liquid down there? I'm going to toss the Brussels sprouts in here and let them cook in here, bake, instead of in the cookie sheet that I just prepared. I actually decided to go with the cookie sheet after all because I want them to get crispy and I don't want it to take very long, and if I have that much liquid in there then it will take longer to get crispy. So yeah, I'm just gonna put these on the cookie sheet and arrange them so that they're not kind of touching, and then just sprinkle on this it's like Mrs. Dash salt-free seasoning. Anyway, again, you want to be pretty, liberal about it. Don't be conservative with your seasonings. And we can just shake them around so that all of the stuff that gets on the sheet then gets on the sprouts. Since I already had my oven set to 425, all I have to do is put them in because that is the kind of roasting temperature, unless you're doing bacon, which you want to be a little bit lower and a little bit of a slower cook so that all of the grease gets kind of cooked off. But yeah, with most things you want to roast it at 425. And these ones, because they've been steamed, we're going to put them in for about 30 minutes. Because if they had been frozen, it probably would have taken about 45 minutes, which is the same amount of time that the chicken goes in at. But it's okay. It's okay. It'll all be delicious. It's been 20 minutes, and I actually think those are done. So I'm just gonna pull them out. And then if you poke it in, it's supposed to go in easily. And that went in really easily. So that means that it's done. I'm gonna do the food blogger thing. Listen to this. That is crispy skin. And this is our final product. We have Brussels sprouts and chicken with nice crispy skin. I'm gonna show you that really quick. Comes off so easily. And you can hear how crispy that is. So I hope y'all enjoy.